Every year, billions of tons of chemicals are made, used, and released into our environment. But a class of chemicals that many people have never even heard of is quietly threatening the water, health, and future of our entire communities. These are PFAS, polyfluoroalkyl substances, often known as forever chemicals.
PFAS refers to a large group of synthetic chemicals used since the 1940s in thousands of products, from non-stick cookware and stain-resistant fabrics to firefighting foams and food packaging. These chemicals are extremely persistent. They don't break down in the environment or the human body. That's why scientists call them forever chemicals. Because they accumulate in soil, water, fish, and human blood, long-term exposure has been linked to serious health effects such as liver and kidney damage, immune system disruption, reproductive problems, and certain types of cancer. One of the most serious PFAS contamination cases happened in northern Italy. For decades, an Italian company called Pitteni SPA produced PFAS at a plant near Vicenza. Scientists later found PFAS in extraordinarily high concentrations in the plant's wastewater and groundwater, exposing around 350,000 people. A 2024 analysis of the region's mortality records showed roughly 4,000 excess deaths linked to the contamination, which included increases in cancer and cardiovascular disease. In June 2025, an Italian court sentenced 11 former executives related to the plant to prison for environmental crimes, decades after the pollution happened. After the Italian factory shut down and went bankrupt, its assets, including machinery, patents, and production technology, were auctioned off in 2019. The buyer was Viva Life Sciences, a subsidiary of the Indian company Lakshmi Organics Industries Limited. Equipment was dismantled in Italy, shipped to India, and reassembled in the Lote Parshuram industrial area in Ratnagiri district, Maharashtra. By early 2025, the plant began operating again, producing PFAS and fluorochemicals used in pesticides, pharmaceuticals, dyes, and cosmetics. In recent weeks, Indian media and political figures have reported that the Ratnagiri plant is operating machinery linked to PFAS production. Critics have claimed that hazardous emissions may be occurring, citing environmental and health risks associated with PFAS chemicals. Compared to the US and EU, India currently does not have any national regulatory limits specifically for PFAS in drinking water or industrial discharges. That means companies can legally produce chemicals that are banned or tightly controlled elsewhere, even though the independent scientific reviews link PFAS exposure to multiple human health risks. Here's what people, scientists, and policymakers around the world are urging: independent environmental monitoring and testing around industrial sites, public access to data on chemical emissions, clear regulatory standards for PFAS in water and soil, health surveillance for exposed populations. Worldwide, PFAS contamination moves slowly, but its effects last generations.
This is not a story about one company or one region. It's about how we manage the chemicals we create, how future generations will live with those choices, and how science must inform policy before health becomes a casualty.